Tim, when Joe walked in this morning, how did you greet him?
I greeted him by clicking our feet together.
China hi.
I said ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ni hao. That's what they're doing now in China instead of this.
No hands, yeah, no daps.
It's a
Corona. Why would they do
Corona.
that? Oh.
Yeah, no
So they're
hands.
calling it the Corona shake.
Why can't they just stick to bowing?
They don't bow anymore, huh?
Japanese people.
They don't bow no more?
What about just a head bob?
Chinese
They're
people
your
bow?
people.
Didn't handshaking become kind of the thing?
What?
I don't know.
I thought Chinese people were like, fuck that, we're communists, we ain't gonna bow no more.
Oh yeah, they invented the
What if
bow
you do
and
the
then they
what's up,
abandoned
right?
it. Yeah. Confucius.
They should do this.
They invented the bow and then they're like, let's get this thing out of here.
West Side.
Wu-Tang Clan, come on, man.
Wuhan clan.
Wuhan Clan, come on, man. Wuhan Clan, nothing to fuck with, man.
Oh god.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but if they're from Wuhan, it's you can fuck with them.
Yeah, dangerous.
They-
Don't fuck with them,
Right.
but they'll fuck with you.
No, you can't fuck with them.
You can't fuck with them.
No. If they're from Wuhan, you cannot fuck with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the reason why we're talking about it is because, yeah, this handshake thing went viral. So I will play it.
That's what I
now.
saw.
I like this one. Man, that guy lives in a big ass van. That's a big ass.
That's a small tire for a big car.
It looked like the Amazon.
Yeah, why do they do that?
Here we go.
Oh shit.
Doink.
Oh, tie. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Hey, that is pretty cool. Hey.
That seems
like
kind of
that.
friendly.
Me and Tim did that this morning too.
Aw.
It's
I
fun.
want to do it too.
You did? I liked it. So now there's people in other countries doing it.
That's tight.
That's dope. I like that.
Unless you're a shoe.
Oh, they bow in Iran?
That's cool.
People are probably like, hell no, dog, don't touch it. Oh, they missed.
It's like kid and play house party.
That's pretty cool.
I like the last.
It's like, yeah, you left me hanging.
He's like, bye.
He did hi and bye, and then he waved. Yeah.
That seems kind of fun.
I'm too lazy, so I would just want to do one. Kind of like the French, how they do like 2 kisses, but
Yeah.
in Mexico we just do one.
Or if your amor is on a train and she's leaving, you're like,
Or you go, bye. Oh, these are brand new.
French way.
wait.
Or if you're a black football player, you probably come up with some fucking sick shit. Your homie.
Oh yeah, there's a complicated handshake.
Yeah, he's always like,
That's true. Like this.
Wow.
That's how they do
Very
hi.
precise
Yeah.
movements. I know what that meant though. That's always cool. I like that shit.
Tight.
I can't memorize it though almost ever.
I know. Isaac and I have tried making our own handshakes so many times and we can never remember.
how often do they practice that?
You gotta just get into the pattern. Yeah, me and Chia had one for like a month.
What is it?
What was it?
It was like one of these and came into one of these and then it ended with a click, 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 click.
Did you like the drink?
Yeah.
That's why.
Because I have a problem.
You're an alcoholic.
We got alcohol if you feel bad.
Should we take a shot?
There you go. It'd be great if your secret handshake was like, it's like we do this, and then I grab my keys, I head out, you head out to work, and then we drive to our separate places. But this is all part of the handshake.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
You're
so
on the
sick.
phone at work doing your thing, and like whatever you do, you're talking to your boss, all that shit. It's all part of the handshake.
You have to do the same thing
Your
every time.
entire routine, and then you come home and just close it out with like a
I'm taking it.
all day secret handshake.
Me and my boy used to have this dope handshake. I used to love it. Watch this out. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna shake. We're gonna count to 5 in our heads, not say anything, and then end the handshake. All right. So this is what we used to do. We'd be like, sup. And then walk away.
You know they call this daps now?
Yeah.
Daps is just.
That's what we called it.
Yeah.
But now it's like all of
But now they're like, hey, can I give you daps? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, they're like, oh no, we go like this, that's a dap. And I'm like, we invented that fucker. Why do you mixing up the words?
Oh, they do
What
a
was
lot
that
of that.
called in the past?
A DAP is a digital app, though.
This is
No, what was this called in the past?
just a shake.
I called it a slide pound.
I always thought that was a dap. Even when I was in high school, like people in my high school called this a
I
dap.
thought this act was dapping.
Same. I thought if like,
But
yo.
then this is not the dap.
Can we get legal counsel here to figure out what it is?
Isn't this corny
This
stuff?
one?
No, not twice. If anything, it's just.
Fucking grease lightning over there. You know the dance.
Of course.
John Travolta.
But you know what's funny is I had to teach Chia because she would always be confused watching me shake hands with people, and I was to tell her, I'm like, okay, so usually it's like this. Well, this is how it was in my high school, right? Shake hands with a Mexican dude, it was like this. It was slide, pound, right? Shake hands with the black dudes, the homies, it was like with a little bit of resistance on this,
And then flick it.
and then snap. If it was white boys, it's a little tricky.
Don't you like this? Like something like this? Or?
Well, no, white boys.
Oh my god.
White boys, it tends to be a this and then into a, and I always ask them because I never know. I'm like, are we snapping or pounding? Are we snapping or pounding? And sometimes it just ends up being both. So it all depends.
In the middle, snap pound.
Yeah, you know, I always do. I'm like, all right, what we doing? We snapping or pounding? Snapping or pounding? Snapping or pounding? All right, cool.
You always feel so uncool when you don't know what's happening though. So my boxing coach, he always does this. 2 times, right? Like this. And then so that's what I'm used to every time I see him, or after practice, 2 times like this. I haven't seen him for like 3 months, so do the 2 times to me. So he wanted to just a straight up hug, but I'm still trying to do like the 2nd time.
Yeah, he's coming in for the hug. You're fucking saluting.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm hugging him, and I'm kind of like behind his back, kind of like, I thought we were gonna do it 2 times.
Behind his back, you're
Yeah, you're
doing
always saying 2 times.
You can't let it go.
I'm like, why you always
Do the thing we always do.
I see we're all awkward, everybody. Everyone's awkward.
We're always do it 2 times.
No, it's still just you.
And he wants to.
No, it's him. He's fucking being awkward right now.
No, I think it's just you.
It was
two.
awkward.
No, that's awkward, dude.
Because once you get used to it, you don't have to look anymore, right?
Right. Yeah, salute.
So you already, that's how comfortable I got. And then this time I was like, oh, it's my coach again. And I'm like, wait, what?
No, here's the best right here. Here's how you make it real awkward.
I hate it.
That is weird.
All right, for sure.
How do they react?
Call that a catfish. They go, oh, all right.
I just grew up doing this. That's it.
Yeah?
Keep it simple.
Yeah, it's something girls don't have to worry about. We just hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
Hey, girl.
I never know what kind of guy I'm about to handshake or hug or whatever the fuck.
That's why I just gotta go in
Oh,
for the
that's
hug.
rough.
Some guys do that shit where it's like they do this shit. Where you come up to them and then they here, wait, put your leg up here. What? You know what? You've done this before,
What?
right?
Do what?
Okay, here, put your leg up here, and then they go like that.
There you go. Keep going. Keep going.
Like, it's weird. No, and they go like that.
Yeah. Keep going. Go.
I don't like that handshake.
Who does that?
Very invasive
Crotch shake.
and personal.
Is that Brazilian?
I'm so confused.
I don't know where it's from.
Must be an Ohio thing. Wait, that's where you're from?
I think it's fucking rude.
Why?
I find it very rude.
You from Indiana?
Yeah,
Indiana. It's the Indiana shake.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
You ever do this? You ever do this one where you, jellyfish.
Oh, I've
and
seen
then,
that one.
And then they're like, and then you go, oh, my bad. Come in for the hug. Big jellyfish.
Oh my god.
Take that to your parties, guys.
You know what people started doing too? Instead of this, they'll go bam. Like they'll
They'll slap your pound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
This is so much more fun to talk about than Corona.
Hell yeah. I hate the.
Oh, speaking of which, oh god, shook your hand so many times.
Dude, LA County state of emergency just happened.
Hey, are we talking about Corona today though?
This is us talking about Corona.
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday
Too many Corona news is gonna get Corona saturated because last week was Corona everything.
it was everything. But
we
dude,
did a
so much
Corona
more has
show,
happened since last week, right?
Okay,
So
tell us.
They just updated the fucking figures, and it's now 3% of people can die instead of like being, what was it? People thought it was
You said 2 in the past.
2%.
They're
So
closing everything and canceling everything.
yeah, they might not do the
Really
Olympics.
shutting down.
Yeah.
They might not do the Olympics. And also, I did not know this. I got this wrong last time. The flu is like point whatever the fuck 2% chance of dying when you have the flu.
0.2.
No, fucking tens of millions of people got the flu last year, but the amount of people that died was like 0.2% of that, right? So when you have Corona, it's actually 34 times worse.
I heard
Damn.
something like that this morning.
So yeah, so if the flu kills 0.2%, Corona's killing 3%. So that's a big number. But the good news seems to be so far that it's relatively small as far as like, it's not 10% of people dying. 3% is a pretty good rate. It's not as bad as how SARS was.
How about the percent of like how many people have it, like catching it?
That's the scary part, right? Because if you're talking about 3% of the world's population, that's millions of people.
And what's crazy are the health professionals that are dying.
What is it?
There's people, the doctors in Wuhan, a lot of those guys are dying too.
Exactly.
And I'm like, if you're a doctor and you know everything about this, how the fuck are you dying?
Yeah.
The
So if
93-year-old.
they could die, everybody could die.
Yeah, there's a 93-year-old lady that fucking
If she can do it, we can do it.
She can beat it, we can beat it.
Yeah, people can beat it for sure. That's what's good. That's the good news,
But
right?
she might also be so old where like it's like fly landing on moldy bread, and the fly's like, ugh.
The fucking disease was like, I can't live in this bitch.
He's like, I got
This bitch got nothing for me. There's no nutrients.
They give me no nutrients.
Damn it, that was the light at the end of the tunnel for me.
I was at Costco yesterday and I'm texting Joe. As soon as I walk in, well, first of all, parking was fucking nuts. And I got there at like 11 a.m. I wasn't there to panic about anything. I was just there to get regular shit. And
Yeah, a lot of people are
everyone's-
panicking.
Everyone's buying Arrowhead water.
Yeah.
They're all filling up toilet paper and Arrowhead water.
Yeah,
And
why
it's-
is that?
And it was always
Because you're gonna be like on house arrest.
But why is it toilet paper and Arrowhead?
Because they don't want to leave your house.
Yeah, you don't want
And
that.
canned foods.
So they think people are just gonna be confined to our
Yeah.
houses when the shit goes crazy.
fuck tons of people are buying bottled water.
So that tells me people don't have filtered water.
I have a filter.
I got a filter too.
Because I'm like, how wasteful are you?
Well, they're
motherfuckers?
thinking it's gonna get into the system and the
Corona's
Gio,
gonna get into the water system.
It's gonna get through my Brita? I don't think so. I don't think you know how this.
I'm not writing the news, bro. I'm just delivering.
Is that why people are panicking? Because I was like, why are they buying all the water? Do people not have like a water system next to their sink?
When people hear emergency or state of emergency, they go into like, if there was a hurricane right now or tornado, whatever, what do I get?
I'm at this like point right now where I'm kind of like weary. I'm like, ooh. Oh, because our mover, he was coughing on all of our shit. And I'm like, why do you not cover your mouth?
Was he Asian?
No, he was like Russian or
I feel safer a little bit.
Did you get those fucking disinfectant wipes and just go over everything?
Yeah, I have.
Well, if he's Russian, it's probably just bronchitis
Yeah, but
from
this whole,
smoking.
like,
No, just kidding.
probably. No, and it was crazy too because like they were exhausting, a lot of energy. They were sweating, like they were really tired, and they only wanted to drink soda.
Really?
I'm like, there's water, and then they're like, no, soda.
No, fuck that shit. I am Russian.
I'm like, no wonder you guys are so sick, or at least that one guy was sick. But I don't know, like I've never thought of like, ooh, let me stay away from this person that's really, really sick.
Right.
Or like, I don't know, I've never really been that precautious, but now with shit going like this, I'm like, oh fuck.
Wash your hands a lot and drink a lot of soda. That's for me.